Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It feels like every week we say it's been a huge week in AI, but this time, it's really, truly massive. From mind-blowing video generation to the shifting sands of the tech giants, a lot has happened, so let's dive right in. First up, the story that's been on everyone's lips. OpenAI's Sora, after its viral launch that left us all speechless. Some interesting changes have started to surface. The initial jaw-dropping videos were, as many suspected, cherry. More recent uncurated examples show that while Sora is incredibly powerful, it still struggles with things like object permanence and consistent physics. Think of a glass shattering and then magically reforming. It's a crucial reminder that we're still in the early days of this technology. It's revolutionary, yes, but not quite magic yet. Speaking of OpenAI, remember the buzz about a new AI device from Sam Altman and legendary Apple designer Jony Ive? Well, reports suggest the project has hit some snags. They've been hunting for $1 billion in funding. But the exact form and function of this AI device remain a mystery. Is it a phone replacement, a wearable and ambient home device? The lack of a clear concept seems to be making it a tough sell, even for titans like these. It highlights a bigger challenge. It's not enough to have powerful AI, you need a compelling, user-friendly way to deliver it. But let's go back to Sora for a moment, because the business implications are already taking shape. A new tool, aptly named Sora 2, is now letting creators generate UGC-style, or user-generated content, marketing videos. Imagine typing a prompt like, a woman in her 30s enthusiastically unboxing a new skincare product in her sunlit apartment, and getting a realistic video in seconds. This could completely change the game for social media marketing, making high-quality video ads accessible to everyone, not just big brands with huge budgets. Meanwhile, Google isn't sitting on the sidelines. They've introduced a new model called PaSTA, which stands for Personalized Adaptive Style Transfer. This is super interesting. Instead of just applying a single style to an image, PaSTA learns your personal aesthetic preferences over time. It looks at images you like and gradually understands what you consider good art or a cool photo. So, when you ask it to edit a picture, it doesn't just make it look like a Van Gogh, it makes it look like something you would create. This level of personalization is a huge leap forward for creative AI tools. Now, let's shift from consumer-facing AI to the enterprise world, where the real nuts and bolts of business are being transformed. A major trend is the rise of built-in AI that turns real-time data into immediate value. Think about a factory floor. Instead of just collecting data on machine performance, AI can now analyze that data on the fly, predict a failure before it happens, and automatically schedule maintenance. This isn't just about efficiency. It's about creating a smarter, more resilient business infrastructure from the ground up. Building on that, we're seeing the emergence of AI agents that are more than just reactive. These agents can scout for opportunities and take proactive actions. Imagine a sales agent that doesn't just answer customer questions, but actively monitors market trends, identifies potential leads on social media, and drafts personalized outreach emails for the sales team to review. It's like having a team of hyper-efficient assistants working 24/7 to find opportunities you might have missed. Of course, for any of this to work, you need trust, and that trust has to be built from day one. Companies implementing AI are realizing that success isn't just about the technology, it's about active support for their employees. This means transparent communication about what the AI is doing, comprehensive training programs, and ensuring that AI is a tool to empower people, not replace them. The human element is, and will remain, absolutely critical, and the transformation is spreading. We're seeing more and more workflows being completely reimagined by AI. Think about legal or financial departments. AI can now scan thousands of pages of contracts to check for compliance issues in minutes, a task that would take a human team days. This frees up professionals to focus on strategic thinking and high-level analysis, rather than getting bogged down in tedious, repetitive work. A key part of this global expansion is localization. AI tools are becoming incredibly flexible, allowing businesses to adapt their content and operations for different regions while maintaining full legal and cultural compliance. An AI can help translate marketing copy, making sure the tone and idioms are appropriate for a local audience, and simultaneously cross-reference local regulations to ensure the campaign is fully compliant. This is a massive enabler for global business. All of this points to a fundamental shift in the future of work. The conversation is moving beyond "will AI take my job?" to "how will AI change my job?" The future belongs to those who can collaborate with AI, using it as a co-pilot to enhance their skills, creativity, and productivity. Learning how to write effective prompts, interpret AI-driven data, and manage AI agents will soon be as essential as knowing how to use a spreadsheet. The financial markets are certainly taking notice of all this activity. In a landmark moment, OpenAI has reportedly closed a deal that values the company at a staggering $80 billion or more, making it one of the most valuable private companies in the world. This valuation isn't just based on ChatGPT, It's a bet on the foundational role OpenAI will play in shaping our entire technological future. But where is all this money actually going? A recent analysis of startup spending is revealing. It turns out, a huge chunk of the budget isn't just on raw computing power, but on data labeling, model fine-tuning, and integrating specialized APIs. Startups aren't just buying off-the-shelf AI, they're investing heavily in customizing and refining these models to solve very specific problems for their niche, which is where the real value is often created. On the developer front, the tools are getting smarter and more integrated. A fantastic example is the new integration between Claude, the AI assistant from Anthropic, and N8N, a workflow automation tool. Now you can literally just describe a workflow in plain English to Claude like, when I get a new email in Gmail with an invoice, extract the amount and add it to a Google Sheet, and it will generate the entire automated workflow for you in N8N. This drastically lowers the barrier to entry for creating powerful automation. Finally, not to be outdone, Google is pushing its AI coding assistant, named Jules, directly into the command line terminal. This is a big deal for developers. Imagine you re-in the terminal and you can't remember a specific command, or you need a quick script to rename a batch of files. You can just ask Jules, right there, without breaking your flow. It's about bringing AI assistance to where the work is actually happening, making the development process faster and more fluid. So, what a week! From creative revolutions with Sora and Pasta to the fundamental restructuring of business and work with proactive AI agents, the pace of change is just breathtaking. The future is arriving faster than ever, and we'll be right here to break it all down for you. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what happens next week. We'll see you in the next one.